Is there a reason why moon cards like Blood Moon don't exist in other colors? Well, the color pie is the biggest one, right? It's like Magic's defining characteristic is that different colors do different things. Red gets to do like weird, symmetrical, sweeping stuff like Blood Moon. They also get to interact with lands like Blood Moon does. Yeah, the color pie. If all cards existed in all colors, Magic would be a much worse game. Inspiring Vantage go. What could be playing the Boros Stoneblade deck? Which is maybe a reason to lead on Blood Crypt here, but they could also be playing Burn. I've played against Burn with no Lurrus Companion like 3 times recently. So I'm like almost expecting it at this point. No, it is the Boros Stoneblade deck. This list has really been popping off lately. It's been pretty cool to see people picking it up. This matchup's weird. It's pretty close, I found. Immediately playing against the Blood Moon deck, by the way, after having this conversation. Now they can put Batterskull into play. Dude, this hand is so freaking good. And it was on the play too. Thoughts of Lantern Control. Lantern Control is not very good. I thought IKs weren't worth playing, just Thoughtseize. No, IK is still a good enough card to play, but you don't want to play it over any copies of Thoughtseize. You have 4 Thoughtseize, 2 IOK, I think. No, 3 IOK. Wait, they're playing a second Stoneforge Mystic instead of putting Batterskull in? It's a bit weird, right? Would I say this deck is better than other Stoneblade decks? Yeah. Mm. It's not clear to me if Boros or Jeskai are better, but both versions are good, and it is cool to see people picking up the list and liking it. So I got some options. I'm kind of a fan of casting Tourach here, plus Thoughtseize. This will give me a very important blocker in case they go for Sword of Fire Ice on their Stoneforge Mystic. And then the Tourach will grow after the Kroxa too. Top card of my library is Thoughtseize, which also grows the Tourach. I think will be good here. And now I'll take the Batterskull, I think, since they're not that likely to go for Sophie with the Tourach in play. Sugar Daddy, thank you for the 17 months. Appreciate you. Their hand is Sunbay Canyon, Sophie, Captain. Yeah, I need to buy some Ranger Captains, I think. Maybe I did buy them. I know I picked up some pieces for the Stoneblade deck. I bought Javier's, and I may have bought Ranger Captains too. Can't remember. Yeah, my opponents definitely fumbled this game. I think they've sequenced not very well, to be honest. They get through Sophie. No, I still only have the one. I feel I also like don't want to buy 2 more Sword of Fire Ices. And I feel like I'm missing something else. I have the Blood Moons. Oh, I don't think I have the Inspiring Vantages. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just attack here. Since they can make a red blocker next turn. Yeah, they could have also like Shock to equip there. They just didn't. The 2 double Masterix and the Art Sophie looks right out of Dark Souls. Yeah, I was thinking about getting, because I have this one. This is the one I have in paper, and I was thinking about getting the double Masters one and then the Masterpiece one and have 3 different arts. I think that'd be pretty cool. Judge promo. Judge promo is pretty cool, but Judge promo is also this art, right? It's like it's the same art, just amazing. How many trophies away from all-time high? 5. So you can see that at the top of the screen there. BW, think of the 1 year. Happy anniversary. Sharing to get the pop-up away. We've seen the mech core. Yeah, that card's just like straight up Power Rangers reference. Pretty wild. Like this is like just straight up a Power Rangers reference, and I'm kind of here for it, to be honest. But it's the Mech Titan core, 2 mana, 2/4 vehicle, 5 mana, exiled Mech Titan core, and 4 other artifact creatures and/or vehicles you control, and then you create Mech Titan, a legendary 10/10 construct with artifact creature token with flying, vigilance, trample, lifelink, haste. That's all colors. When that token leaves the battlefield, return all cards exiled with Mech Titan core, except Mech Titan core, to the battlefield under their owner's control. Have we seen the token yet? I don't think I've seen the token. They usually bring in a bunch of Rest in Peace. I think I'm cutting all these. Play 3rd Voidwalker. I think that's what I did last time. 2 Terminate. Feels pretty good. Caleb posted. Was it Caleb's spoiler card? That would be a great spoiler card for Caleb. We could have Channeler for a Voidwalker too. Dang. It's badass. It was. That's a perfect spoiler card for Caleb. Power Lane, your secret lair. It's only a matter of time. Okay, turn 1 monkey. Probably means we have to heat on turn 1. Oh, like Evangelion? Yeah, it's Power Rangers is of course just an Evangelion reference. I think I'll just keep the Bauble. I get another scry with it next turn effectively. Oh, I should have waited for the dash though, to play around dash. Have I seen the altar? I haven't seen the altar, no. Bitter Blossom is not a playable modern card. That'd be $5 a month for the rest of your life. It is very beatable in the mirror matches. It's super beatable. I've beaten it. Yeah, didn't play around Dash Ragavan, although I'm not that worried about it, to be honest. We'll see if I should be. Should have been. Yeah, Bitter Blossom is actually a super beatable card. It's like pretty weak against Dragon Range's Channeler and Murktide and just like and Luris. You know, your opponent plays Ragavan and like you. I think I should get Basic Swamp here to play around Blood Moon a little bit. You know, your opponent has Ragavan and you're like, okay, I gotta take a turn off to cast Bitter Blossom. Not get hit by the Ragavan. Just a disaster. So they're drawing Esper Sentinel. What a hand. I guess I'm taking the Ragavan. What a crazy hand, though. Opponent's like just very good at drawing multiple Stoneforge Mystics. And they go for Sentinel here instead of... My opponent has like... Over this match, they haven't used their mana efficiently once. I could have maybe played Blood Crypt here to play around drawing Tourach for turn. But I'm like shocking when I don't necessarily need to. Yeah, my opponent has like it's just like this entire match, they just like haven't used their mana efficiently. Yeah, we saw the black channel land. I will likely play both the black and the red channel land in the stack. I think that they are gonna be good. Okay, so I can go for Voidwalker plus Unholy Heat on Stoneforge Mystic. To stop them from Batterskulling for a turn. But to be honest, I kind of am fine if they just Batterskull here. We'd rather just like heat the token and it stops them from getting Cauldron down, which is like actually the card that I'm pretty scared of. What do you cut for them? Either the Blackcleave Cliffs, 4th Blood Crypt, Probably the Blackcleave Cliffs. I have to test and see like how they feel, like how the mana feels with like all these cards, but it's like I do like these utility lands like Den of the Bugbear, Shinka, these new cards, plus the filter lands. I like this mana base a decent amount. Oh, the one unknown card was Kaldra. That being said, if they attack, we get to gain life with Luris. Not that big a deal necessarily. Not that small a deal either. Well, I'm gonna kick this Tourach. Poor Tourach, always getting kicked. And then cast Ragavan probably. Do you like considering Team Wreck? No, there's not room. Raft, Reclamation next, Kappa. Well, that's not Kappa. Misused Kappa. But maybe I'll play Reclamation next. Yeah, Max Splash for Mystic Live. I don't know. Like, there was one card we didn't know about. It happened to be the Kaldra. Feel fine about the line. Do you have Alpine Moon in the side of Team Wreck? I've been beating the Titan and Tron decks with Team Wreck, so I'm not like it's not something I feel like you really need. If it is something you feel like you need, then wait, their hand is Ranger Captain Batterskull, right? Why would they not put Batterskull to play here? I feel like I just like straight up haven't agreed with like a single line my opponent's taken this entire match. I also don't like this attack. It's just, oh man, maybe I'm the picky one. No. Alright, let's just get it with the team here. Shinka makes their combat decisions pretty hard. Okay, so first strike on the Luris. And I want to kill both Stoneforge Mystics so they can't kill me with the Sophie next turn. I can't believe it. Whitelisted. Pretty good hit, huh? Yeah, we've had some good Ragavans today, huh? Yeah, my opponent, like, yeah, they definitely didn't make a lot of good plays this match. But that's also, like, literally the only way we can deal with the Kaldra token is their own Prismatic Ending. I am of the opinion that you can, like, find success with basically any strategy in Modern at the moment. I really don't think that there's too many strategies that you can play and just, like, totally perform horribly. Obviously, there's some. Don't give me a sad face. But like, I do think you can have a winning record with Texas, and I'm happy for your success. I'm happy for all the Texas pilots. That being said, we're playing against Merfolk here. That being said, I don't really understand like why you would want to play Texas over humans or a few different decks, to be honest. But mostly humans. It's like I've always felt like humans does what the Texas deck is doing, but better. It's like humans is just like the better like weenie disruptive deck. Wait, this why is this Glassful Mimic in the reveal zone? It wasn't in their hand, was it? So fine for next turn when I Thoughtseize. When you play this land, does it get revealed? Is that why? They had one in their hand? Okay, I guess I'm messing up the card count for some reason. Okay, if I take this, they actually don't have another Merfolk in their hand for Silvergill Adepts. Then they can't Glasspool Mimic the Adept if we kill it. This repeal is kind of obnoxious, though. Then it's Harbinger of the Tides, Glasspool Mimic, Mystery card. Repeal, sorry, repealed too. Then a mystery card. I imagine Ragavan's getting repealed here, although if I attack with Ragavan, they might just 4 mana on this. Yeah, definitely feeling pretty behind here. I do think the Merfolk matchup's pretty good, though. Might lose this game, win the match. Might lose this game, lose the match. Oh, they stole the Ragavan. Well, I've got Terminate. But, you know, getting 2 for 1 here is not ideal when I'm already feeling pretty behind. Yeah, this repeal is a big pain. Maybe draw a discard spell for it. Just Time Walk here, Time Walk, draw a card. Yeah, they got so many 2 for 1s with the adepts, of course. Let's see what they're drawing. Another Mimic. So we might see them play one of them as a land next turn. One mystery card after they draw this Mimic. It's going to have to be Mimic, Mimic, Repeal, Harbinger. So this might give us a window to like resolve Luris, draw a card, they repeal it, get to do it again. If that one mystery card is like Archmage's Charm or Subtlety, we can complain. In open format, what do you think does better against the meta? Blue, red, red, black, or shadow? It's kind of a funny question. What card does the best? What deck does the best in an open meta? You know what I mean? It's like predicting what does the best in an unpredictable environment. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. I don't know. There isn't an open meta. I don't know that it exists. I don't know that there is a just random metagame. Yeah, best in a vacuum. I don't know. Tough question to answer for sure. I think yeah, I guess my answer to that question is I would just mostly recommend not trying to think about it in those terms, to be honest. That card is Island. Did I miss it somehow? I don't think so. I hope it's an island. I think I'll play a Ragavan here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Open meta means tournament I'm about to enter, and I don't know what the metagame is. I absolutely agree with that. Yeah, I feel like that's the translation. I'm about to enter a tournament. I don't know what the meta is. It's an open meta. What deck has the least really bad matchups? Okay, I will say that like Shadow has the most polarizing matchups of all the Ragavan variants. Yeah, I would say that like Shadow has the most polarizing matchups for sure. So like maybe if you want to avoid really polarizing matchups, that's the probably the deck to play is Murktide. But I'd stop on the draw step. Could go for a Unholy Heat on Harbinger and then an attack. I could just go for an attack, pass, return Ragavan with Kolaghan's command end of turn. Prepared for storm coming in tomorrow. I didn't know there was a storm coming in. But I mean, I'm just gonna continue to not leave my house, I think. So then is Mimic, 3 mystery cards. I think I just try to play around subtlety a little bit by passing here. Man, we were really behind. Starting to pull back ahead. Thank you, Luris. How's Athena doing? So Athena's. I don't know if any of you guys have huskies, and you can give me some insight on if this is normal behavior. But Athena like regularly just goes through cycles of being like very independent and like just wanting to like be on the balcony all day and take walks and play and stuff, but not very affectionate. And then it's like a switch gets flipped. I think she's very, very cuddly and affectionate, and like she has just like the last 2 days been very, very cuddly. She just like can't get enough affection. It's really weird, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, it's just like she was just on the floor, and then all of a sudden she's just been like laying on top of me and Esther for the last 2 days. Yeah, she's a husky. I was about to say, sure, around 20, may lose power again. Hope not. Thank you for the warning, Panda. We just got groceries. You probably should be fine. Losing power due to like the Texas snowstorm would be what a villainous twist to the end of the race. If I lose power and can't finish the race, that would be horrible. Is which that changes often? No, it's not that often. She's also fixed. She's not in heat. Dorky, 22 months. Appreciate you. Yeah, hotel streaming coming. Yeah, I guess. That's what we would do. We'd have to find one quick that like has internet and like allows dogs to. Take everything over there. It'd be a pain in the ass. I think Wizards putting more effort into supporting green-whites. The meta isn't so Grixis screwed. If you're talking about like the standard meta, I don't know anything about it. If we're talking about modern, I don't feel like the meta is as Grixis screwed necessarily. Or maybe it is. I feel like black is the worst color in modern, though. If you have a laptop, you can use your phone's internet and the laptop to play. Yeah. I also have a power supply I can charge. It doesn't have like that much battery though. Best color in modern's easily red. It's not really even close. Why didn't they spreading seas the den? I've got the Graven Cairns. I have a high quality uninterruptible power supply. But yeah, definitely a good investment. Okay. Definitely don't want to target a Boro here. I'll take my card. Think they read my article? I don't know, maybe. I did get some praise from the Merfolk players for my recent Merfolk article, which I feel pretty good about. But definitely is playing like they've got some interaction, so I'm just going to play a little bit slow here. Play the Kroxa. The only card we know in their hand is Glasspool Mimic. Yeah, but I wrote a brief article this weekend about like just like the 3 main variants of Merfolk, like what's good about Merfolk, what the variants are, which ones, you know, the pros and cons of each ones. I think Bant Yorion has fallen out of favor recently. I like the Bant Yorion deck when like Shadow and Hammer Time were just like so freaking popular, and I don't necessarily feel like those decks are as popular anymore, so I'm not necessarily as inclined to play the old school Bant control list. It'd probably be fine. I doubt that it would be bad. Yeah, pretty risky to go for the Glasspool Mimic there. Don't know that I like that line. Are the Tango lands ever used in modern? I play the Tango land, like I play one Prairie Stream in that Bant control list we were just talking about. Live Aspiring Spike plays Merfolk. Clickbait. Yeah, Spring Sea's kind of funny against Ragavan. I really didn't think I was going to win that game. We were like pretty behind. So they do usually, where do you write an article? Channelfireball.com. You can get a CFB Pro subscription and, you know, read the article. Do you have any ideas for Merfolk? Yeah, but not ones I'm like confident enough to necessarily talk about. Let's play like one Tourach and then maybe the full 4 Voidwalkers. Voidwalkers just like I feel like races pretty well. Maybe I'm wrong about this. Maybe it's better to be more on Kroxa. The problem is like I guess I could bring in the Needle and I can Needle Relic of Progenitus sometime. Also Aether Vial Mutavault. Although they're not playing Mutavault because they're playing the Charm version. Yeah, Tourach's kind of bad against Subtlety, though. Let's try this. Let's try this. Maybe we should do 2-2 split of Thoughtseize Inquisition for Subtlety as well. Utopia Sprawl and Blue-Green Fish is an idea. So here's the thing about that is I really think you should not play Sprawl. You should just play 4 Hierarch. I think Sprawl is actually like... Sprawl means you don't get to play Flooded Grove. Flooded Grove is really good in the deck. And... I think Hierarch is a better accelerant anyways, because it's like, oh, Utopia Sprawl blanks your opponent's creature removal, but you're Merfolk. You're gonna, you know, creature removal is gonna be good against you. You know what I mean? It's like, they're gonna have targets for their creature removal early. Yeah, Fury is gonna be good against you. And then Hierarch is also like a better top deck. It helps your beatdown game plan. It is a hit off Coco. Not a very good one, but it is a hit. And then you get to play 4 Flooded Grove too. Trickster. No, Noble Hierarch, not the Noble Hierarch. Because it taps for blue in the Merfolk deck. Keep that on top, I think. Cryptic Command. Love it. I'm like pretty freaking toast, I think, if they draw an untapped land. Cryptic seems ambitious. Merfolk players are nothing if not ambitious. Opponent was not allowed to draw a good card. Hopefully. Delirium for all Aspiring Spike. Not vialing anything in. Do you see a chance this deck could run Saga? People put Saga in this deck. It's bad to put Saga in this deck. People do it though, but people do all kinds of things, man. I can't help myself. I love casting Vial. Here answers Fury and more. Yeah. Fury is also like not that popular right now. It's like, you know, you still see it, but like Rhinos is like definitely on the decline. That was the main Fury deck. 4-color Omnath still plays it, but it's not like Fury's like that popular of a card, right? 2-0. Would you still play Fury Murktide today? I've been liking it. I've been liking it, yeah. I don't know that I would consider it stock though. Like if I play against, like obviously some people played, like some people also pick up Fury and Murktide. Like I think I have, you know, created a little camp of Murktide players who like Fury in the main deck like I do. But it's still not necessarily, it's like what I wouldn't consider it stock. I wouldn't consider, perfect. I wouldn't consider like, if I play against Murktide, like necessarily expect to play against it, if that makes sense. So drawing Chromatic Star. This is going to be a very easy game. My opponent is not going to have Tron on turn 3, and I'm going to get to cast a card Liberated on my turn 3. What do goblins need to reclaim its obvious tier 0 glory? More humility than obvious tier 0 glory, probably. But you might be happy to hear that I played some goblins off stream last night. I went 2-1 with it, and I actually like. I feel like I got like a little robbed. Oh, because this also starts off Chromatic Star, which is just devastating. There's no like, who knows that? Like, no Tron player knows that Voidwalker turns off Star. Zero Tron players are aware of this fact. Let's get into our opponent's whole career. We do turn the Star back on for them. Yeah, Tron matchup's pretty good. This is the sideboard plan for Tron. Bring in the Voidwalkers, the Alpine Moons, the Needle, cut the Terminates and 3 heats. You liked your goblins list? I don't know that I did. I just kind of dusted off. So like I can pull up the list I played. So I haven't been playing the deck very much. I have played it like post MH2 a couple times. I played a lot of goblins like when Pyre of Heroes first came out. I really liked it then. I wasn't playing Pyre in this list though. So I can tell you what I liked and what I disliked about this list. I liked playing multiple Mog Fanatics. You know, I do feel like tribal decks in general are kind of weak to Ragavan. And multiple Mog Fanatics I feel like helped with that. I did kill like multiple Ragavans with Mog Fanatic. I also like these. I like these 13 sideboard cards a lot. I feel like if any goblins list I'd play, I would play 4 Leyline, 4 Fury, 4 Charmal, and 1 Trash Master. Fury is also like, I think, a very good sideboard card in goblins. What I didn't necessarily like was the green splash just for Hierarch and Ancient Grudge. It felt like Hierarch. It just felt like it wasn't like doing enough. And I think I might be interested, like the next league, cutting the Hierarchs, playing the 23rd, maybe 24th land, playing maybe 3rd Mog Fanatic, 2nd Sling Gang, and then like different sideboard cards too. Yeah, where's Mind Goblin? No, I detest the Grim Gully combo in goblins. It's just like you have a much better combo available to you. Don't play the Grim Gully combo. This hand's pretty good if we draw another Thoughtseize. Probably try it out. So yeah, I might be testing a little bit more goblins off stream, but oh, there's Thoughtseize. I just wanted to give some thoughts on the archetype, I guess, real quick. I was 2-1 with that list. Just play Shattering Spree instead. Maybe, I don't know. No Blood Moon goblins. I'm playing Charmal instead. Like Tron is like the thing about what I don't like about Blood Moon in goblins. Okay, this is a pretty interesting spot. I can Kolaghan's command the map, or I can play Voidwalker Thoughtseize. I think I'm supposed to Kolaghan's command the map. What I don't like about Blood Moon and goblins is that it is often too slow on the draw. Like, it is just often like just doesn't do anything on the draw against Tron. Like Charmal is just so much better against Tron. Like Tron is like your really hard matchup as goblins. Titan is not good either, but what is nice about the Titan matchup is that you still have your Snoop combo. So I was thinking about just playing the 4th Harbinger in the sideboard, because there are some matchups that like all you care about is Snoop comboing, but just concedes. They just concede. Dude, very fast 3-0-6-0. Probably not keeping this on the draw against a non-Lyris deck. It's fine. Like, it's not an unplayable card, but it is like maybe one of the most overestimated cards in goblins. It's Stone Raid on the guy. It's not. It doesn't blow up lands. Scalding Tarn Islands, Serum Visions. Could be most likely to be Murktide. I kind of have a feeling it's not, though, for some reason. Okay, it is. I guess I'll take the Ragavan. They get to dash it next turn. I do like the Murktide matchup. I don't like mulliganing and then flooding, so we might not be in great shape here. Another land for turn. Yeah, that was like one of the fastest matches we ever played. Okay. Main phase shock, and then consider... So I'm gonna bauble... Well, I've got information about most of their hands. Hold on, sorry. I haven't been keeping, honestly, great track of what they've been playing. I think they played the Steam Vents and they played the Misty already. We just double check everything. They went turn... I went turn 1 Inquisition them on the draw. They played the Canal, and then on turn 3, they played the Misty. So they still have the Steam Vents in hand. Steam Vents Heat, Borrower, Mystery card. Okay, why does Pay Theft count as card? I know, like, they really need to clean up, like, how the revealed card zone works with, like, split cards and adventures. It's pretty embarrassing, to be honest. Yeah, I do have all 3 Dens, at least in this mana flooded hand. And I do like this matchup. I think we're a slight favorite. Obviously, any deck is very capable of losing to Murktide, but I usually feel pretty good. Any chance we play Phoenix again? There's a lot of big mana in the format right now. I usually like to play Phoenix when like the best decks are Hammer Time and Shadow, which like it does feel like the metagame pretty often gets polarized in that direction, to be honest. Okay, they're playing a 6/6 Murktide. Let's do some digging for another Heat or a Terminate. Graveyard another land. And then don't crack this Bauble because I don't necessarily want Delirium. Basic, sometimes it's hard to reach Delirium or escape Kroxa because there's a low number of fetch lands. Yeah, I understand that more fetch lands have that advantage, but it's also like, you know, I've played like probably 600-700 matches with this deck, and I'm pretty happy with it. Like this mana base has its advantages too. Like this mana base like has more consistent mana, less painful, and you get to be more in on Den of the Bugbear, which is a really powerful card. But I do understand that, like, I do understand that for sure. Zero, I think it was 6 months. Appreciate you. So my opponent is going to Heat this Ragavan. I'll play another Ragavan, Den of the Bugbear, and then I still need to top deck a Heat or a oh, weird. Heat or a Terminate. 6 months, oh yeah. I'm attacking for 9 next turn, not lethal unless they find a bolt. But they have, you know, the Borrower to block the Channeler anyways. Oh, they have another Regent. Probably losing then. Oh, you're right, the Heated Lurrus, of course, sorry. What's the line? I think we have to help they block here, and then I can go return Channeler, 2 damage to Murktide, chump block here. Perfect. Oh, no, we're dead to... No, we're not dead to that, sorry. We do go to... Yeah, we go to 2, and we're chump blocking. Really bad shape. But they're top decking too. We're not dead on board. Could we have K Command, play Lurrus, play double block, keep Darcy back for block? No, you have to attack with Channeler. Channeler has to attack each turn. That line also dies too, just like them attacking you with the Borrower and the Murktide, right? Too. I mean, what is it? What is this attack? I just have. This is the easiest block ever. I go return Lurrus, make them discard. So I can go Lurrus Channeler, and they discard their card, which is a Delta. Dashing Ragavan not good. I don't know which. I don't think we had any windows this game to dash Ragavan. How are we in this game? How are we in this game? We're also obviously dead to removal spell on the channeler. They don't draw one. Playing around you having heat. I mean, I don't know, man. And then now this attack is pretty bad, right? They bubbled me, so they don't know what they're drawing. But now I just get to like replay my channeler. And I drew Terminate! Do I fire in with the Den? Can still cast the Terminate if Ragavan connects, which they don't have removal spell, obviously. So if they have counterspell and they draw into removal spell, we lose. I don't think they do. Let's fucking go! I can't believe this game was so unwinnable. We were like less than 1% to win this game. We were so much less than 1% to win this game. Feels good to have a game like this after that one game where I just punted so freaking bad against Hammer Time the entire game. Golly, that feels good. This is usually my sideboard plan on the draw. Tough to put on gamers or mistakes are made. Yeah. We were less than 1% though. And like I know that they made mistakes, but like even like them making mistakes are like why we had 1% to win. Unless it has some chance to win even, right? No, this is my Saber command or playing clock. I feel pretty confident. On the play I usually play third Tourach over the Inquisition, but I don't usually like more than 2 Voidwalker because they're just so fragile to removal, especially on the draw. Our Voidwalker is pretty good. They most of the time in this matchup, you spend 2 mana on Voidwalker and they spend 1 mana to remove it. If Voidwalker never dies, it's obviously great, just like it is in any matchup. But it's really bad to overload on Voidwalkers and just let them trade super efficiently on mana against you on the draw. Thrill, think the 3 months. Recruit the 17. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Was there any reason to main the Terminate instead of upkeeping it? I mean, it doesn't matter that much either way, but probably was better to upkeep, yeah. Man, what a crazy game.
What's up? It's me, your friend Aspiring Spike.
The chest with the 100 bits. Let's go. Rakdos is Crackdos, huh? Putting it deep on the tank on if they want to be on the play or the draw. I'm going to go ahead and get some water while we wait. Lad drop, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate you. Gonna mulligan this hand, I think. How many of the 68 trophies have been with Red Black Rock? I think like around 30. It's definitely been the most trophy deck. You can see on the Twitter thread. Azal, thank you for Twitch Prime. Appreciate you. Yes, I do think I'll at least try out the new legendary lands. I'll play one of each, I think. Especially because this deck is so full of legends, it seems pretty good. It's been 21. Okay, I guess I overestimated that. Did some data analysis last night. Got a nice pie graph, huh? Nice graph of pies. I hate this hand. I think on a mull to 6, though, I probably have to keep. Back the Voidwalker. Draw some lands, huh? Step 1, draw a land, accomplished. Trying to think how easy. I feel like this hand is not going to get Delirium that easily. So I'm going to heat here because they could get a Delirious Dragon Rage's Channeler that I won't be able to heat, but I can bolt it. Good draw, good draw. Druid signature 1, appreciate you. Okay, we'd love to draw a land here. Wish granted, huh? With Urza McTide, your list runs 4 charms instead of 2 Sarah missions, 2 charms. Does it seem less consistent for Delirium with less sorceries? Well, it is obviously a little less consistent for Delirium, but Delirium is, like, not hard to get at all. You know what I mean? Like, it is a little bit better with the visions, of course, but it's still I don't view Delirium to be a challenge though. There's streamers that raid me, but you can't raid because of the time zones. Yeah, there's a lot of streamers I'd like to raid, but can't because of the time zones. Oh, they just were F6'd. It's huge. Discard lightning bolts. Yeah. Also on the list I play, Fury does help with Delirium. Thank you for that comment. Good comment. But yeah, also Archmage's Charm is like freaking cracked. That card is so good, and I grow weary of debating playing 4 charms in Murktide with people. Charm is just like too good to not play 4 of. I grow weary. Thoughts on Monterey Prison? You don't want to hear my thoughts on Prison. You do not want to hear my thoughts on Monterey Prison. Some things are better left unsaid. You go for Luris Kroxa here. Yeah, what I like about casting this Luris is that my opponent is very likely to use a counterspell on the Luris, like I can terminate this. No Spell Pierce, please, as the last card. There we go. Okay. Foolishly brainstorming with Jace. Always +2. Can I take you to Trophy Town? When you set in the Urus, usually like these Ragavan matchups like Murktide and Shadow are the main two. You usually bring them in against Control too. Discard decks. It's the best card for these mirrors. Well, my opponent discarded Expressive Iteration. Okay, that would explain that. Exiles Lightning Bolts. Bolts me. Then I imagine plays Murktide. 8/8 Murktide. Man. Okay. So they don't really have a good block here because I've got the Heat and the Shinka. Do you think there's a chance I'll try to brew around D&T after Trophy Race? I have like put some D&T lists together, but I just like really I have an unfortunate dislike for the archetype, if I'm being honest. I really just like don't enjoy playing the deck. And so even though like I have put some lists together like not that long ago, I haven't play tested them because I really just don't want to, if I'm being honest. Okay. Prediction for Trophy 69, huh? Prediction for Trophy 69. Die roll, won the die roll, big deal. Big deal to win a die roll. Let's keep this as well. Would you write up on CFB for the Trophy Race? Yeah, I am. Just kind of waiting for it to end, but yeah, I'm gonna do a deep dive on it. Do you know how many leagues of interest season? No. I wish I was keeping like better data because like a lot of people seem to be pretty interested in it. Maybe next time. I don't know when next time will be. Definitely not next season. Probably not the season after that either. I've got to, you know, spend some time dating Esther, you know. Tron again. We did crush Tron earlier. This hand is not necessarily that good against them. What are they drawing? Tower? Okay, that's that redundant Tron piece. Yeah, this hand is, yeah, not necessarily that good. We'll see how much it improves. The Shizo, not that much. Blood Crypt, not that much. Plays the mine. Well, let's hope they stumble super hard, huh? Man, I'm one card away from escaping Kroxa next turn. If I had bolted them into turn, I don't know. I think I should just probably go for Lurrus here. I could go for Kroxa, heat myself the next turn. If I don't draw a Bauble or fetch in, I can go Lurrus in hand, bolt them, next turn escape Kroxa. I think I'll just go for the Lurrus either way. What I'm saying is Tower, All is Dust, Card Liberated, Card Liberated, Card the Great Creator, and then it'll be 2 mystery cards. Fuck. Pretty good mystery card, huh? Heat myself. You can't target players with Unholy Heat. I mean, this is obviously not as bad as like a power plant, but not as good as it could have been either. I can go to Kroxa, cast Kroxa, start to shred their hand if they do continue to stumble. They miss their land drop completely. Pretty big game. Pretty good draw too. I always do enjoy these games where both players are not drawing that well. Yeah, definitely gonna double Kroxa, then play Channeler. Yeah, heat my own Kroxa is what I meant. I have no way to know what I actually said. Yeah, I know I could have heated the Kroxa. My opponent has Karn the Great Creator in their hand though, so I'm gonna hold the heat. I'm also gonna use my mana to play Kroxa Channeler. Well, this is the only turn I get to double Kroxa. Until I escape it, at least. Bolt on upkeep for the Scry. I only get the Scry after the Channeler, so I don't have the mana for that. Well, you know. Oh, Bolt on my upkeep. Maybe. I discard 2 Worm Coils, which I feel like both these Worm Coils seem better to me than these Karns, so can't be too upset with that. What I say is All is Dust, Karn. Mystery card. They play a 1/1 Walking Ballista, which is like, you know, as far as things go, about as good as it freaking gets. They're gonna ping my Channeler. I could bolt again, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have enough to escape the Kroxa, so it's probably worth it. Just make sure I have to dump everything in the yard here. So I see like exactly Tourach on top. I might keep Tourach. Feels like a classic situation. Just need to like fade one more turn, really, probably. Realistically. This game is GG. Okay, well now we're fucking dead now that you've said that. Now we're just dead that you've said that. See? Why would you say that in chat? Now this game is GG, says chat. This game is over. Yay! Come on, chat. I can't believe you would do something like this to me. Golly. Obviously, this is gonna happen. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh no. We're dead. Oh, that's probably the best draw, actually. I don't really know exactly what we need to hit, but I guess like Karn, we can get Needle. Okay, no, just yeah with Maya. Yeah, it's true. It was GG, just not necessarily in the direction we wanted, huh? So they can play their other card to get the other Ragavan out of my hands. Man. Kroxa off the top, escape. I got no cards in my graveyard. Spike, what if we played Dreadbore instead of Terminate? What if we played Dreadbore instead? It's your favorite force. Yeah, this is a favorable matchup. Obviously, still capable of losing, right? Did beat it pretty fast earlier this league. Surprised the favorite when trying to speed Jun Killer. What changed? Well, if you look, we're playing all these new cards that Jun didn't used to play. Ragavan, Voidwalker, Tourach, Alpine Moon are all very... Din of the Bugbear is also actually pretty good against Tron. But it's like specifically Ragavan and Voidwalker are like very, very strong in this matchup. Din's pretty good. Kroxa's can be good. Tourach's very good. Was escaping the Kroxa greedy specifically after binning the monkey? It felt fine. Obviously, it was really freaking bad into power plant off the top into keep this obviously. It was really bad against power plant off the top into like the one mystery card being Ugin, but I felt like I wanted to put as much pressure on my opponent as I could. It could have been better to dash Ragavan off Luris, save the Kroxa escape, but that's also like still losing to Ugin though, to be honest. Let's hope that they've got an Ulamog in their hand and no answer to Voidwalker. Yeah, we definitely wait to hold Thoughtseize with this hand. Or definitely wait for turn 3 with Thoughtseize. Unless I bobble myself and I see another Thoughtseize on top, then I'll cast the Thoughtseize. But it's mold to 5. But yeah, okay, now this game is GG. No. Mold's to 3. Okay. So I think against the mold to 3, I'm actually going to Thoughtseize them on turn 1, because they're just like not very likely at all to have a big payoff in their hand, right? Need to know what I'm about to do on turn 3? Well, no, I cast the Voidwalker on turn 2, chat. I cast the Void... What do you mean? I cast the Voidwalker on turn 2. What are we talking about? I think I still bubble myself. Oh, there's even a Thoughtseize on my top. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, wow. The Bauble... I should Bauble them this turn so that I can get more information if I want to cast the Thoughtseize next turn or wait a little bit. Okay, not really that much info, I guess. If it was Star, they would get turned off by the Voidwalker. Let's go for Luris. How does Star get turned off when Sphere does not? So Sphere says sacrifice it, add 1 mana of any color. Chromatic Star says sacrifice it when this card goes to the graveyard, draw a card. And Voidwalker stops it from going to the graveyard. Yeah, they are worded a little differently. I've tested Hive of the Eye Tyrants. You know the Bugbear is stronger, and you want a red source more than a black source, anyways. The old Thoughtseize concede. Okay, game 3. This is my sideboard plan. Let's hope they mold to 3 again. Pretty strong hand. Can keep. All 2, 3. All 2, 3. They're taking on their 7. They might be like more inclined. Like they're tanking here, so they obviously don't have a snap keep on 7. But they they may be inclined to keep a more like reasonable 7 after the multi 3. Okay, it could also just be, you know, insane. So we'll see, I guess. Yawgmoth, so no. Turn 3 Tron, likely turn 4 Tron. Interesting draw. Expedition map, another interesting card here. Pretty unlikely to cast it. I think I cast Thoughtseize first. There's a chance the Inquisition breaks. Not a great chance, but a chance. Ancient Stirrings, Urza's Mine, Urza's Tower, so they don't have Tron. Karn Liberated, Karn the Great Crater. Well, I think pretty easy take Karn the Great Crater, and then Inquisition there, Ancient Stirrings. They'll define like a Tourach on top. Voidwalkers may be fine. So their hand is Ancient Stirrings, Mine Tower, Karn Liberated. They also have the Relic draw if they want it. They do want it. They play the Mine. Play the map. Can't get their last piece this turn, thankfully. I just draw another land despite all my surveils. Hopefully I hit a card, Great Crater. Just a tower. Unfortunately. Hopefully they discard a tower. Yeah, cool. Down to 12 life. These Dins are a lot of pressure. They're actually pretty good against the Karn, too. So they can go pop here, have 5 mana after. Have some good draws at the top. Also attacking for 7, to put them down to 5 next turn. Yeah, very close game. They play Sanctum. Weird. Let's not read too much into it, I think. Maybe should have fetched, though. Din kills Karn when it minuses. Yeah, but we're just going to kill them instead, hopefully. I don't think I cast this Inquisition. Yeah, so that way if they go Karn minus on Din, I have the land to activate the Din again. Yeah, please nobody say it, chat. Delver, why? No. Okay, you're getting banned if we lose. Not really, just kidding. Timed out for a year, though. You probably can't time someone out that long. The hand is Karn Liberated. I think Tower Mystery card. Yeah. No, so the other Tower was exiled to Ragavan. Just so 2 mystery cards. Please cast Karn. Please cast Karn. Doesn't look like Karn, chat. Fuck. So we can put them to 1 next turn. Probably get Wormcoil here. Yeah, easy draw bolt, huh? Easier said than done. They get Ulamog. Can I beat Ulamog? I think it land beats Ulamog. I hope I was right about that. Oh no, I have two Dins. They just exile both Dins, obviously. Yeah. Okay, but I'm in a spot where Kolaghan's Command or Lightning Bolt are going to be lethal. Or Dash Ragavan if they don't kill the Goblin token. I guess they'll kill the Goblin token, though. They also, like, they do have to have a Tron land. Like, okay, they have the Tron land. No, Ulamog's indestructible. As cited out Terminates. Yeah, Kroxa doesn't do it. I also maybe have 2 draw steps at it, right? Let's go! Hell fucking yeah! Oh my gosh, dude. Top decking Bolt for the win is just so freaking exciting. Oh man. Let's freaking go. What a draw. Oh man. Oof. Trophy 69, baby. Let's go. Oh, man. That was an exciting end. Just beaming, smiling. Oh man, it feels so good. You guys want to play some goblins? Kind of down. I wanted to try these ideas. Yeah, I wanted to try.